Hi, everybody. Welcome to Attack with LarryC. I'm your host, Larry Christiansen. And the subject of this episode of Attack with LarryC is the back rank. Tactics based on the back rank, mating patterns involving the back rank. This is probably a subject I have not discussed enough on Attack with LarryC. I just noticed a really fabulous effort and very pleasing effort played in the French Team Championship. And I figured, well, it's probably time to start talking about this very important subject. So the back rank weakness is a cause of many fine combinations. Here's a classic example of a back rank combination played in the classic tournament Hastings 1895. Full of many interesting games, classic games. And this is one of the better games from Hastings 1895, played between legendary teacher, author, grandmaster, and Dr. Siegbert Tarrasch of Weiss against his fellow German competitor, Karl August Walbrot. And here, Tarrasch had been suffering most of the game here. And he's on the defensive even here. Black had played queen h6 to h3, for instance. White's game is a bit on the... He's suffering still, but not lost. But let's see how Walbrot is attracted to the position of White's king and now comes forth with a flawed combination. A combination flawed based on Black's weak back rank. Well, first he plays rook g5, protecting his f-pawn. And Tarrasch intensifies his pressure against f7. Knight g7. Now he guards, and he's also interested in playing knight h5. One thing about the move, though, it now lets the knight on c4 jump to d6. And here Black should have considered some defensive moves, rook g6 or bishop c7. Come to mind here. Instead, he went for the gold with queen takes e5. Well, still he's not a bad move. Not as good as bishop c7 or rook g6. And here Tarrasch, I think he saw this combination at this juncture here, starting with knight takes f5. It looks like he's leaving that g-pawn in the lurch here. Now, Walbrot should have considered rook queen e1 check, rook f1, just queen e6, just to bring that rook on from f2 to f1 with a playable game for Black, roughly equal. But Walbrot now works against g3 with his... thinking now he's going to crash through and win material. He plays knight h5, hitting the rook. Also attacking g3. But also now he's leaving his king in the lurch on the long diagonal. Tarrasch now plays rook takes d4. Pretty easy to see, of course. C takes d4, bishop takes d4. Walbrot no doubt calculated this move, and he now slams out knight takes g3 with all sorts of threats, notably knight e2 check followed by rook g1 mate. That knight must be eliminated. Walbrot now plays rook takes g3 check. Looks like White's losing material. And Tarrasch now slides his king to f1. And Walbrot now plays rook takes d3, expecting something along the lines of rook takes d3, queen takes b2, rook takes d5, bishop h4, and Black enjoys some sort of edge in this endgame. But